Hi, we're back. Our fajitas are all done cooking, so now it's time to just put the finishing touches on this and it's ready for dinner. When we were off screen, I did make some salsa, but I wanted to explain the power tool that I use to make my salsa. That power tool is the manual food processor. It's the best of both an electric and a manual food processor. Unlike the electric, it has no hole in the bottom. It's nice, clean. You can make your salsa, some smoothies, and then just go in the living room and get some chips, and go to town. It's got a ridged inside, helps push the stuff in to keep it chopping. It is a 3-blade system. Your electric ones have 2 blades, your manuals have 3 blades, and they sit on 3 different levels. So you're going to be able to, as the sides are pushing it in, you're going to be able to chop on all different levels and get everything nice and fine. The lid is not dishwasher safe, the rest is. This is in a storage position. You just move the little lever and move the handle up. So for salsa, I put in some tomatoes. I like to use Roma tomatoes. My husband uses cherry tomatoes. Either works just fine. Onion and some green pepper, red pepper, cilantro, jalapeno, lime, garlic, a little salt and pepper. So when you add all of that in, you just simply, and that's it. All the Pampered Chef products are good for left-handers and right-handers. So if you're righty, you just turn it the other way. Or if you want to use both, work your biceps, that works. So when you get a manual food processor, it also comes with a storage lid. Like there's ever any salsa left over. But if there is, you have a nice storage lid for that. There's also a silicone bottom to it. So again, when you're cooking and using it, it does not slide around on your countertop. So we'll have some nice fresh garden salsa for our fajitas tonight. The next thing we got to do is we have to chop up some cheese. We have got 2 different graters. We have a fine grater and a coarse grater. Fine grater I use all the time for Parmesan cheese. I do not buy any cheese from the bag. And why is that? It has a lot of different fillers and stuff that you don't really need. It's also more expensive than buying a block piece of cheese. Buy a block, shred it up on the weekend so that way you don't have to do it during the week. So a nice little food tip for you, energy saver. Like everything sharp, comes with a protective guide. Our coarse grater here, you can use in a couple different positions. Fully open, you could just stand over a bowl and shred. You can set it on top of a bowl and shred. It fits nicely with the little knocks in it. Or you can just push this handle down and make it into a little rectangle. Earlier we talked about the flexible cutting mats. We have 2 different sizes. This is the small. They come in a set of 3. The large ones come in a set of 3 as well, different designs. The coarse grater, remember the simple slicer that had a little thing that to protect your little fingers when you're cutting? This does as well, just like the simple slicer. It slides right on. And then you put your cheese inside, and there's little pins here that hold your cheese. So you can just simply go like this. I'm going to be honest, I rarely ever use this. When it comes down to a little bit of a nub, I do to protect my little fingers. But what I do is I always grate fresh cheese. I just pull it back and grate it, just like so. Food tip for you. If you put your soft cheeses in the freezer about 10 minutes before you go to grate, they're nice and firm and they'll grate much easier. So I'm not going to grate everything because we kind of tend to grate as we like to fill our tortillas. Or you can use another healthy swap. You can use lettuce. Fill them up. But here you have a nice little mound of cheese. So we're going to set that aside because I want to get to our fajitas here real quick. I was going to mention this earlier and I forgot to. Another food tip for you. This garlic, is this a bulb or is this a clove? Good question. A bulb of garlic is the whole entire batch. There are people that have asked me, you want 4 cloves of garlic. Is that 4 of these? It is not. These are bulbs. There's little individual pieces that break off. That makes the clove. And we used 4 of these or 3 of these earlier in the demonstration. So another little food tip for you. Salad choppers I use for everything but salad, to be honest. This is in the nice storage position. You just move this red little button back, and now it's in the open position. And then you can cut like this, however you want. There's a nice protection on the bottom so it doesn't mar up any of your pans. I use this all the time for my pork and my chicken, pot roast, everything. It shreds it all up really nice. So we're gonna go ahead and slide our deep cover baker over. I'm gonna take my microwave grips. It comes in a set. I keep them above the microwave all the time. Little puppets. But nice and easy to take out those hot pans. Nice little grips. So we're gonna go ahead and take this lid off. Oh, I wish you could smell this. Oh my goodness, it is so delish. Remember I told you that 2 pieces of clay traps the moisture in? Not sure if you can see all of that, but this has created some juice. Nice, moist fajitas. And you know, we didn't put anything in it. So I'm gonna take my salad choppers, and I'm just going to cut, just like so. And I'm gonna shred all of these up. And I don't know if you can see it really well, but you can just take a piece of meat and it just, you know, puts it into little bite-sized pieces for you. I'm also cutting more of the onions and the peppers. We had those in the ringlets. And I'm not going to cut everything here on the video because I don't want to take up a lot of time with me just chopping something, but you can kind of see down here towards the bottom I broke it all up. So I will finish that. What do you think? You know, it took 15 minutes in the microwave. It also depends on the wattage of your microwave. It could take a little more, could take a little less. I got this when I was 18. That was a little bit of time ago. So it takes me a little longer, but still 15 minutes and it was done. So you can have fast, easy, healthy, simple meals on the table in 30 minutes or less. Love it. And that's what Pampered Chef is all about, getting that family back around the table. You may have noticed in the background they had a little sign, and I've talked about it during the meeting or during our little virtual party. Help wanted. I would love to have you join my team. Virtual parties, catalog parties, fundraisers, live cooking shows. Let me help you earn a little extra cash. Okay, now let's enjoy the rest of the party. Have a good night.